Good morning. Good morning, dear students. My name is Abu Jihad Ansari, Associate Professor, Department of English, Raspberry Government, Adarsh Women's College. Today we are going to read HSC 2020 examination, Higher Secondary Certificate Examination 2020, English first paper, short syllabus. English first paper, short syllabus prescribed by National Curriculum and Textbook Board. We are reading from textbook Unit 3, Lesson 3. And the title of the chapter, I Have a Dream, by Sir Martin Luther King. Serial number of classes 14 and 15, prescribed by the Ministry of Education. The serial number 14 and 15. In two classes we will try to cover the passage. I have a dream. Let us try. So now go to the text. Let us go to the text. The passage deals with a short account of prominent speech delivered by Martin Luther King Jr. on 28 August 1963 in Washington, D.C., USA. In his speech, Martin Luther King Jr. talked favoring the Negroes. He highlighted the struggle and discrimination of the black people. He talked about impartiality and justice indifferent of races, religion, gender, etc. He dreamed of a society where every people will enjoy the same opportunity. He dreamed that the children of farmer slaves and the children of farmer slave owner might be able to sit down together. He dreamed that the Mississippi states would one day be free from tyranny and oppression. He also dreamed that one day in the state of Alabama, the little black children might be able to mix with the white children with fraternity. Martin Luther King Jr. in his speech emphasized on equity and justice. He gave emphasis on freedom throughout his speech. এই অনুচ্ছেদটি 1963 সালের 28 আগস্ট যুক্তরাষ্ট্রের ওয়াশিংটন ডিসিতে মার্টিন লুথার কিং জুনিয়রের দেওয়া ভাষণের একটি সংক্ষিপ্ত রূপ। তার ভাষণে কৃষ্ণাঙ্গদের পক্ষে মার্টিন লুথার কিং জুনিয়র কথা বলেন। তিনি কৃষ্ণাঙ্গদের সংগ্রাম এবং বৈষম্যের কথা বলেন। তিনি জাতি, ধর্ম, লিঙ্গ নির্বিশেষে নিরপেক্ষতা ও ন্যায়ের পক্ষে কথা বলেন। তিনি সম অধিকার ভোগ করতে সক্ষম একটি সমাজের স্বপ্ন দেখেন। তিনি স্বপ্ন দেখেন কৃতদাসের ছেলেমেয়েরা এবং কৃতদাসের মালিকগণের ছেলেমেয়েরা একত্রে বসতে সক্ষম হবে। তিনি স্বপ্ন দেখেন মিসিসিপির রাষ্ট্রগুলো একদিন অত্যাচার এবং নিপীড়ন থেকে মুক্ত হবে। তিনি আরও স্বপ্ন দেখেন যে একদিন আলবামার কৃষ্ণাঙ্গ ছেলেমেয়েরা শ্বেতাঙ্গ ছেলেমেয়েদের সাথে ভ্রাতৃত্ববোধের বন্ধনে আবদ্ধ হবে। মার্টিন লুথার কিং জুনিয়র তার বক্তৃতায় সাম্য এবং ন্যায়ের উপর গুরুত্ব আরোপ করেন। তার পুরো বক্তৃতায় তিনি স্বাধীনতার উপর গুরুত্ব দেন। দিস ইজ দ্য মেইন topic. Now go to the text. Martin Luther King Jr. was an American pastor, non-violent activist, and humanitarian. He was born on January 15, 1929 in Atlanta, Georgia. He was the middle child of Michael King Jr. and Alberta William King. He entered public school at the age of 5. In 1944, he entered Morehouse College in Atlanta. He was a popular student, especially to his female classmates, but an unmotivated student. In 1948, he earned a sociology degree from Morehouse College. He completed his PhD degree in 1955 at the age of only 25. In 1963, he made his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, emphasizing his belief and that someday all men should be brothers. He struggled for human rights throughout his life before he was assassinated in 1968. Now let us go to the text. The Negro is still not free. The life of Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the sense of discrimination. The Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. The Negro is still languishing in the corners of American society and finds himself an exile in his own land. So we have come here today to dramatize a shameful condition. I say to you today, my friends, so even though we face the difficulties of today and tomorrow, I will have a dream. I still have a dream. It is a dream deeply rooted in the American dream. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day even the state of Mississippi a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day down in Alabama, with its vicious racist, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification, that one day right down in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places will be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I will go back to South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. So, let freedom ring from the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire. Let freedom ring from the mighty mountains of Newark. Let freedom ring from the heightening Alleghenies of Pennsylvania. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountainable, let freedom ring. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi. From every mountain side, let freedom ring. And when this happens, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every estate and from every city, we will be able to speed up the day that when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free the last, free at last, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty. We are free at last. The text is a speech Martin Luther King Jr., an American pastor, non-violent activist, and a humanitarian, delivered in 1963. The text is about a famous speech made by Martin Luther King Jr. in 1963. In his speech, he expressed some of his dreams for the betterment of the people of America. Martin Luther King Jr. had these dreams because he believed that all men have rights to enjoy equal opportunity. He wanted to see the people are living in the same nation without discrimination. According to the fourth dream, people will not be judged by the color of their skin but by the content of their character. Skin color is not so important, but character is the most valuable thing in human life. According to Martin Luther King Jr., if his dreams come true, the people of a nation will be able to enjoy equal opportunity. They will live like brothers and sisters. People will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. There will be peace in human life. According to Martin Luther King, if his dreams come true, the people of a nation will be able to enjoy equal opportunity. They will live like brothers and sisters. People will not be judged by the color of the skin, but by the content of the character. This is the main theme of the passage. I have a dream by Martin Luther King Jr. So let us stop here. In our next class, we will discuss our next topic. Thank you everybody. এই ক্লাসটা দাও।